Okay. So, what are we doing? Okay. There. So, we are doing Psalms and Proverbs. Uh 17. Oh, and it's a holiday. And I'm not wearing any green. Oh, no, no, no. Yes, I am. My pants are green. I forgot. My pants are green. Yeah, so I guess I am in the holiday spirit. But my shirt is pink. You know what? This kind of goes together. Pink and green. Who else has pink and green? Didn't ICP have a Joker's card that was pink and green? It was pink and blue. It was pink and blue, never mind. But this pink and green goes together, it looks like. Well, at least to me, probably because I'm wearing it, but we're not even here for that. Okay. We're on Psalms and Proverbs 17. Okay. Yeah, I woke up not too long ago, but Dustin's still asleep. So I'm gonna get this out of the way. Um, it works better. But this is a prayer of David. Oh, something's happening. Oh yeah, it's snowing. It snowed. There's snow on the ground on St. Patrick's Day. And apparently St. Patrick is a saint because he got rid of all the snakes or something. He he got rid of all the snakes. So he's a saint. Not exactly sure any of that. I just heard that. Dude's a saint because of snakes. Not exactly sure. Hi, Sheriff Hector. I know you're probably not going to chat, but I'll say hi to you every time. Now what happened? Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and share my own shit out because why not? Okay. Here we go. Psalm 17. This one's a prayer. This is not a psalm. Not sure of the difference, but maybe we will find out. Hear a just cause, O Lord. Attend to my cry. Give ear to my prayer, which is not from deceitful lips. Yeah, let my vindication come from your presence. Let your eyes look on the things that are upright. You have tested my heart. You have visited me in the night. You have tried me and have found nothing. I have proposed that my mouth shall not transgress concerning the works of men. By the word of your lips, I have kept away from the paths of the destroyer. Da, da, da. Uphold my steps in your path, that my footsteps may not slip. Ooh. Hi, Sheriff Hector. I'll let you continue lurking, but hi. Maybe, okay. I'm just going to do it this way. Okay. May not slip. I have called upon you, for you will hear me, O God. Incline your ear to me and hear my speech. Do you really? I just want to know, do you have to talk this much to talk to God? Because I do not talk this much to talk to God. This is the craziest thing to me. Like all this preamble. It's like, God, you're amazing. You know you're amazing. Why do I have to tell you you're amazing? You already know that. So, like, do this thing for me. Like, maybe we have to tell him he's so awesome. So we remember that he's so awesome. Awesome is the wrong word. That is a Neo word. Neo calls God awesome. And I'm the saint of awesome. So maybe we'll call him Amazeballs. I call Matt that sometimes. We could call God that. Amazeballs. God, you're Amazeballs. Do this great thing. Maybe. I don't know, but I don't ever preamble. I don't ever preamble my prayer. That's crazy to me. I have called upon you, for you will hear me, O God. Incline your ear to me and hear my speech. Speech? Show your marvelous loving kindness by your right hand. God only has one arm again. You who save those who trust in you from those who rise up against them. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me under the shadow of your wings from the wicked who oppress me, from my deadly enemies that surround me. They have closed up their fat hearts. With their mouths they speak proudly. They have now surrounded us in our steps. They have set their eyes crouching to the earth, as a lion is eager to tear his prey, like a young lion lurking in secret places, like my chat. Lions are lurking in my chat. I'm just kidding, but if you're lurking in my chat, you are now a lion. But I'll forget later, so don't worry about it. Arise, O Lord, confront him, cast him down, deliver my life from the wicked with your sword, with your hand from men, O Lord. Deliver my life from the wicked with your sword, comma, with your hand from men, O Lord. I don't know what that means, but okay. From men of the world who have their portion in this life, and whose belly you will fill with your hidden treasure. They are satisfied with children and leave the rest of their possession for their babes. As for me, I will see your face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake in your likeness. That is the end of Psalm 17. So I don't quite understand what any of that means. And why? Why did we preamble the prayer? Maybe I'm going to start preambling my prayers. Neo does. She's like, God, you are so awesome. Maybe I'll start preamble. See, but I'm a really bad prayer. I just ask. It's not like I necessarily pray. I'm like, hey, big guy, these are things. And he's like, those are things. And I'm like, can I have these things? And he's like, some of them, but very slowly. And I'm like, I'm okay with that. And I know people think I'm kidding, but that is a real conversation that happened. I'm like, yeah, big guy. And he's like, hey, little chick. And I'm like, hey, what's up, big guy? This is what is happening. And he's like, I already know that. And I'm like, good for you. So, Psalms or Proverbs 17. Dun, dun, dun. Better, better is a dry morsel with quietness than a house full of feasting with strife. That is no lie. A wise servant will rule over a son who causes shame and will share an inheritance among the brothers. The refining pot is for silver, the furnace for gold, but the Lord tests the hearts. Because your heart is naturally evil. So God's always like, hey, is your heart not evil? Evildoer gives heed to false lips. A liar listens eagerly in a spiteful tongue. He who mocks the poor reproaches his maker. He who is glad at calamity will not go unpunished. Children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children is their father. Excellent speech is not becoming to a fool. Much less is lying lips to a prince. These princes do nothing but lie. Like that is their calling card. In order to be a prince, you have to know how to lie using word magic. But maybe in Solomon's day they were too scared to lie. But that's all these motherfuckers do is lie. Okay. A present is a precious stone in the eye of its possessor. Wherever he turns, he prospers. What? A present is a precious stone in the eyes of its possessor. Wherever he turns, he prospers. Words. He who covers a transgression seeks love, but he who repeats a matter separates friends. What? I don't even know. Okay. Rebuke is more effective for a wise man than 100 blows on a fool. Yep. All the words of politicians and shit are a spell. They cast spells. That's all they do. They cast spells. And the weak minded fall for it. That's why all the strong minded people look insane. Because we don't fall for that shit. Well, actually, we're too strong to fall for that shit. That's why we look crazy, because the spells don't work on us. So then we look crazy. It's like that movie, They Live. They've had so many spells casted on them. And then people with those glasses are strong minded people. They look crazy to everyone else. Even though they are the actual ones that look crazy. But whatever. I think the movie is They Live. Anyway, read, Nikki. I'm reading. An evil man seeks only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger will be sent against him. Let a man meet a bear robbed of her cubs, rather than a fool in his folly. Whoever rewards evil for good, evil will not depart from his house. Yup, and he'll pickle his soul and live for a very long time. At the beginning of strife is like releasing water. Therefore, stop contention before a quarrel starts. Okay. Yeah, there. How do you do that? He who justifies the wicked and who condemns the just, both of them are like an abomination to the Lord. Why is there in the hand of a fool the why is there in the hand of a fool the purchase price of wisdom, since he has no heart for it? I don't even know what that means. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. I don't. What? Okay. I don't think that's what people plan when they have two boys. You know what? My son needs an adversary. Let's have another one. A man devoid of understanding shakes his hand in a pledge and becomes surety for his friend. He who loves transgression loves strife, and he who exalts his gate seeks destruction. He, he who has a deceitful heart finds no good, and he who has a perverse tongue falls into evil. He who begets a scoffer does so to his sorrow, and rather, oh, and the father of a fool has no joy. That's real life. A merry heart does good, like medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bones. Yeah, that's accidentally pickling your soul because other people are terrible and you're too much of an impact. So you accidentally pickle your soul because of other people's actions around you. That is when you need God. That is when you need God the most. Okay, what about now? Okay. I'm not muted now, right? So, how much of that did you hear? How much of that did you hear? So, nothing since I coughed last. So, we're just gonna guess, okay? We're just gonna guess. Oh. See, I thought my microphone was off. I muted my mic and shut it off because I'm smart like that. Okay, we'll just start at verse 19 because there's only 28 verses. So we'll start at 19 and just go down from there with good time. Okay. He who loves transgression loves strife, but he who exalts his gate seeks destruction. He who has a deceitful heart finds no good, and he who has a perverse tongue falls into evil. Did you hear that one? He who begets a scoffer does so to his sorrow, and the father of a fool has no joy. A merry heart does good like medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bones. A wicked man accepts a bribe behind the back to pervert the ways of justice. Wisdom is in the sight of him who has understanding, but the eyes of the fool are on the ends of the earth. A foolish son is grief to his mother and bitter to her who bore him. Also, to punish the righteous is not good, nor to strike the princes for their uprightness. Who? He who has knowledge spares his words, and a man of understanding is of a calm spirit. Even a fool is counted wise when he holds his peace. Then, no, when he shuts his lips, he is considered perspective. Perceptive. Haha, perceptive. Okay. So, Sheriff Hector, what do you think? Were these good for St. Patrick's Day? This has to do with bad kids. All of them are bad children. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Somehow they end up fitting with the day. These Psalms and Proverbs, they just have a way of fitting. Man, I'm getting that old man cough. But it snowed here. Did it snow where you are? And actually, I really do just have a cough. I've been sick since yesterday. I don't even know how I got sick, but I probably got sick from, I think, I don't even know what I got sick from. Dustin's not red pilled or anything, but he's like, they're using that weather machine. It's like, you just realized that. Like, they've been using that weather machine all winter. Actually, they use that weather machine like 365 days a year. They just never quit with that thing. It's going to end up pissing God off. We're all going to be in trouble. But whatever. Oh, look, he's awake. Okay. So it's time for us to go. I'm from Pennsylvania. Hey, I did my prison time in Pennsylvania. So, yeah, that's really cool. I'm here in the armpit of America, Ohio. Well, I said the other day, maybe it's the elbow crease. Like Ohio's like right here because Michigan's a hand. So maybe we're like the elbow crease of America. I don't know. I was just making shit up. But anyway, what are your plans for the rest of the day, Sheriff Victor? It's a good prison state. Are you in Muncie or Cambridge Springs? I don't know if Cambridge Springs is the actual town or not, but I know the prison is called Cambridge Springs, and there's another one called Muncie. But the girls that go to Muncie are like way hardcore. Oh, Johnstown. Oh, that's the men's prison. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I wouldn't want those guys being released in my town. No way. Because I don't know, something about Pennsylvania makes men crimes. It's something about Pennsylvania makes the men crazy. I don't know. It it is rough there. It is. But I wouldn't be who I am without my time in Pennsylvania. So it's also that, yes. But that's because of the African influence you guys have over there. There is a lot of Africa over there, and they bring their own fucking thing. Again, I can't prove that, but Africa is a real weird place that I've never been to, but I've heard about it. And they got their own thing going on. Hey, baby. I don't think any of the cats are outside. I think I'm in trouble. Oh, yeah, that too. I forgot about the brotherly love. Yeah. Your whole Philadelphia is a shrine to Moloch. I forgot about that. But when you said satanic, I thought African. But also, your whole city, Philadelphia, is set up for Moloch. I forgot about that. And yeah, how could I forget about that? I was in the whole movement, but I forgot about that. But I'm gonna get off here before I get in any more trouble than I probably already am. For being live, because I don't feel good. I didn't feel good at all yesterday, and I have to do 3 days worth of dishes. Well, no, it's 3 days worth of dishes because I skipped the first day, got sick the second day, and here I am the third day. I'm gonna rise again and do the dishes. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, baby Jesus. I'm kidding. But it was funny. Nobody's on my YouTube. Okay. But Sheriff Hector, my dear friend, um, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. We did the Psalms and Proverbs for the day, but I'm pretty sure I'm in trouble. Mhm. And it's funny to think I'm in trouble, but I know I'm in trouble and it's not funny. So I'm going to tell you goodbye. Okay. Please come back later and you can talk some more. Don't be so scared to shine in my chat because if you notice, don't nobody ever come. So you can always, if you press like, you can pop in because there's usually nobody here. Because I have an empty church. But it's okay. Eventually, I'll have a full church. And then I won't know what to do. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Have the greatest day ever. I'll be back at 4 with the story of Jesus and 10 with the story of David. And I am just waiting for God to show up in the story of David because it's so much fun. Oh, it's so much fun. I look forward to it every time I read it because God is one funny God. And he loves to party. Okay. Anyway, he's one funny guy and he loves